Today's video is sponsored by PokemonStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. They are compatible with TCG Live, and you can of course get everything on the website for 5% off using the coupon code ZapDoseTCG. This video is also sponsored by Cardmarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can do it as well. And you can use the referral name ZapDoseTCG to help support the channel. This video is also sponsored by YourPlaymat.com. This is a platform where you're able to, of course, create your own custom playmat. They have, of course, capabilities to ship worldwide, and you can get 10% off by clicking the link down below. So definitely check it out. Last but not least is Dragon Shield, the best brand to protect your beautiful cards. You can of course there's links down below for US and European people, and you can of course get your best quality sleeves available, as well as deck boxes and binders. Thanks so much for sticking around with the commercials. I hope you enjoyed today's upload. If you do, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, and let's get this video going. Sup YouTube, it's ZapDoseTCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today, the first place winning list of the Curitiba regionals over in Brazil, with Charizard dominating that day 2 with 30% meta share. Charizard is making a name of itself, and it's wonderful to see because people were disregarding it when Obsidian Flames first came out. It did some havoc here and there in Europe with the Lost Zone engine, but this time around Pidgeot is where it's at. So Charizard gets energies from the deck with Infernal Rain, and Burning Darkness slaps more damage for every prize card the opponent has taken. You are a Darkness type, so you are able to slap a lot of Pokemon for weakness. Think about Mew VMAX, think about Gardevoir, and even Lugia is gonna have a terrible time against you because they cannot one-shot. 330 HP is monstrous. You can easily set yourself up with Mew Celebrations to find VIP Pass, but more importantly, there's 4 copies of Arven in this list. If you go second, you can instantly find VIP Pass, go wide on your board, and you can even find Forest Seal Stone to use on the Entei V, which can become your early game lead. You also have Mawile to trap opponents that are not prepared for it. Think about trapping a Lumineon against Lugia, or trapping a Greninja and the Gardevoir matchup. It is a cheeky way to run away with some games here and there. Lumineon can also fetch it all together. Lumineon, Arven, Rare Candy. As soon as you can get Pidgeot EX out, you can get any card you want every single turn from the deck. So we're going to be trying this exact 60. Fun fact is that this also got 3rd place. So not only is this the 1st place winning list, it is also the 3rd place winning list. So big shout out to William Azevedo, as well as Leonardo Wellbridge for actually getting that high with the Charizard EX deck. That placement is making sure that Charizard is now put on the map. It is definitely something that people will need to test against, because it is now getting more popular than ever before with 30% in the day 2 meta. It's been a while since we've seen a deck that dominant in a day 2 meta, so people really didn't expect Charizard to fly that high, but it is here to stay. I'm actually going to be going first. We are an evolution deck, so even though we might have trouble to find VIP Pass, if Mew is in the deck, you can go wide on your board with that as well. So we had a VIP Pass, but no Pokemon. The opponent is also probably playing Charizard. Charizard's everywhere. If you guys are enjoying the content I'm pushing out every single day, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in ridiculous ways. You have no idea. It looks like we're up against a Lost Box and starting off with Lumineon on top of it, so not too great, but we do have the Forest Seal Stone, so Lumineon will help out with that regard. Okay. We even have an energy. I'm not gonna slap down anything else. I'm actually just gonna go for the good old classic Star Alchemy, and we're gonna go for that VIP Pass. That's exactly what I want, is the VIP. Here we go, VIP Pass, and we're gonna set up, we can actually get the Entei off, or just get the Mew to even go wider on our board. They probably will go for Escape Rope and KO us, which is super bad, I know. We could set up a Pidgey. Our hand is actually not that great, right? We could set up Mew and try to fetch another VIP Pass, to be honest. Is that the best way to go about it? Or just we go Lone Zard? Lone Zard is actually not that bad, right? We can still set up later. I'll just get these 2 fellas off. They could rope and KO one already, but that's fine with us. We have Ultra Ball, we have the Lost City. We can put all these Sable Eyes and all that stuff into their Lost Zone. So we have 2 Charmanders. I could have also set up a Pidgeot, so we can get any card we want every single turn. That's gonna have to be for later. Maybe they have a turn 1 Radiant Greninja that they can KO double Charmander. That could be very scary. They're playing Jet Energies, so makes me think they are playing Lost Tina. Giratina is definitely a scary archetype. We can evolve into Charmeleon, then evolve into Charizard. With the Ultra Ball, we could have fetched maybe something else. We'll see. We'll see what happens. They did already attach, so if they escape rope, they can still go for it. They're trying to dig for Colress's experiment, but sometimes that does not even work, and when it doesn't, we are good to go. They find Colress, of course. Why wouldn't they? They always have it. Opponents always having everything, while we have to start with Lumineon, which is feeling super bad. Okay, there's a Charmander. Okay, they're playing the Lost Stone version of the Zard. Okay, that's fine. They could use Ninja at one point, but if we can get the first Zard out, we should be alright. And Lumineon up on our field is pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Another Charmander. We cannot take down both of them, so it's Lost Zard against Pidgeot Zard, but we have a very terrible time. Okay, we have Artisan. That means we can set up ourselves with a Pidgey. That's great. Like that. There's a Cramorant. They could escape rope and get a KO. No, it's a switch card, and they're gonna attack the Lumineon. That's something I really prefer here over them KOing one of my little Charmeleons or Charmanders. That's great. Alright, let's top deck something nice. It's a VIP pass. Not what I wanted to see, but alright. Artisan. Let us go. We can also trap them with Mawa, which would be hilarious. I'll just take a Pidgey. You never know when they leave alone my Pidgeys, right? Okay. I don't think I'll need Lost City here. Lost City could be helpful to, of course, get rid of that Sableye, which could cause some trouble here. I think this list also is playing some way. Yeah, they are playing Super Rod, so that's actually not too bad, right? So instead of going for this, I will just go for the Ultra Ball, get rid of this, get rid of that. Find ourselves Charizard. There's only one more Zard in here. I want to check real quick. We have a Radiant Zard, and we have access to Super Rod, which is the thing I really wanted to see. So Candy, Zard. Moving forward, we use the ability Infernal Rain, get 3 energies right from the get-go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We retreat. We're not gonna snap down Lost City quite yet, because I don't want them to get the Sable Sprinkle shenanigans off, so let's evolve into this. And I will eat up the Cramorant, say goodbye to it. So our Lumineon being in play is actually so bad. Starting with it feels super bad. Arven is great though, so with Arven we can get the Pidgeot out. Arven, Ultra Ball, Pidgeot, Quick Surge, go from there. I wonder if they can find what they need. Artisan first, what are they gonna grab? Or just gonna shuffle the deck? Also another Cramorant. Okay, they could split with Cramorant, and then if we KO that, they are slapping 240, which is enough. Okay, they have the Zard as well. Getting their Zard up and ready to go. They could rope, and they can KO any of these Pokemon. Maybe we should give up on the 2-prize Lumineon there. And then promote Pidgey, which has free retreat. Alright, here they go. These Zards are incredibly hard to knock out. And we have a damaged Lumineon, which does give up 2 prizes. But if it gives up 2 prizes, we might be able to one-shot a Charizard at one point. So it's going back and forth, I suppose. They are gonna swing with their Zard. Burning Darkness. Yo, this does not look good. It doesn't look good. So, with that being said, they are currently at 5 cards in the Lost Zone. Don't think they can get overboard. So, for now, I'll use Arven. Arven fetching Ultra Ball, fetching the Forest Seal Stone. Okay, next up. Lost City is interesting though. Artisan. Could get ourselves another Charmander setup. The Mawile here could also be interesting, because they are playing, yeah, they are playing a couple of Jet Energies, and they have so many switch outs, so yeah, it's not gonna be working out too well here. Charmander. We go Ultra Ball. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Get our not Charizard, Pidgeot. Candy Pidgeot. Use the quick search. Fetching ourselves. But there's no way. Like, we can get penny for later, right? If we can penny up that one, that would be nice. And we can do it later. So I'm actually just gonna grab Zard. We use the Zard. I think I'll penny up the Lumineon. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We can also attack with Pidgeot, which is actually pretty interesting, right? Because currently, if we attack, we have taken 3 prize cards. That means 90 damage, 90. Still not a KO on the Pidgeot, which is hilarious. That is hilarious. Or maybe Charmander just to attack with that instead. But attacking with the Pidgeot here afterwards does not seem too bad. We're only gonna slap 180. 180 is not enough. Burning Darkness. Boom. We are ahead in the prize race right now. They're gonna take 2 prize cards and we will penny up Lumineon. And that's gonna be great. They cannot Radiant Greninja here. They cannot get to like 10 cards in Lost Zone because they only have 2 Comface and a Colorless Experiment, so that's nice. We will penny up Lumineon and then go from there. I do have a Pidgeot that gives up 2 prize cards, so they can go 2/2 if they want to. Water energy coming there. Burning Darkness, okay. We could... They haven't used Colorless Experiment, so that's interesting. So let's promote Pidgeot with free retreat. Oh, there's an Iono. We could Iono them, but this is scary, right? So probably first quick search. Going for the penny, because that Lumineon does not look very good. Penny, getting it off. We retreat. Slap that down. 2 prizer, that seems great. We could use Lost City. They currently are already at enough Pokemon, but if we put the Charizard in the Lost Zone together with... I don't know if they put a Charizard in the Lost Zone already, but it makes it harder for them. So we could use Artisan to get another Pokemon out, but that is Manaphy to protect. If it's a Charizard... I don't know if they're playing Echoing Horn 2. The Manaphy's around, Sprinkling will not go. I think I'll just slap down the Manaphy here. Then use the Lost City. There we go. And yeah, here we go. Burning Darkness, KOing the Zard. Let's go. It's going in the Lost Zone as well, so that's cool. We've never seen that Zard again. We have another Zard. We can, of course, if we use Quick Search, Candy, Zard, Attachment, and Iono, I think we should be fine. As you can see, Pidgeot is stitching it all together. 3 prize cards to take. If they get out a Zard, that's gonna be pretty tricky because we need to attack to it twice. They can swing with... maybe they cannot find another Zard. Then we can boss up Charmander, putting ourselves in a very easy position. Candy Zard. So this is interesting, right? So the Lost version against the Pidgeot version, and Pidgeot can find every single card every single time, which is totally awesome. Exactly what we want to see. And this is the list from Barcelona. We did slap down Manaphy because in the prize race it will not matter at all. 2/2. If they want 2/2, they cannot like sprinkle both of these. So if they want to sprinkle, they could with Sableye, and then our Charizard is also a little bit damaged, but that doesn't matter quite as much because I was afraid of like them using Radiant Greninja on it. I haven't seen the water energies anywhere, but now the water energies are on the Comface, so they can retreat, Super Rods, Mirage Gates. They have Ultra Ball, so I think Charizard's come into town once more. Maybe the Iono would have been better for them to avoid getting another Zard in play. Yeah, there's the Zard. They can also boss up Pidgeot at one point. Currently, we have taken 3 prize cards, so that means they're slapping 270, which is still not enough quite yet to knock us out. But they could sprinkle away and put 1 damage counter on Pidgeot, knocking out the Manaphy in the process as well, or knocking out the Charmander probably would have been better. We'll see what happens here. We need to take 3 prize cards. They need to take 4, so we need to think very cleverly about this There's a Mirage Gate as well. I think they're gonna sprinkle with Sableye, right? But if they take down a 1 Prizer and take down a 2 Prizer, we can knock out the Charizard. So there are merits to slapping down this Manaphy here. Okay, let's see what they come up with though. They could sprinkle damage on the Pidgeot, one of them. Like 10 damage on Pidgeot and knocking out Manaphy, or just knocking out Charmander, knocking out Manaphy, and then go from there. Because we need to damage this guy a couple of turns, which is kind of annoying. And if we attack with Pidgeot, yeah, we can also attack with Radiant Zard if they have taken enough prize cards. We can also damage the Charizard here, so that Sableye really coming in clutch. We probably need to Super Rod here. How many Charmanders left? We have probably some Charmanders left, but we need to be careful of the Sableye right there. Okay, so Pidgeot can stitch it all together. We don't need Forest Seal Stone any longer. I really want to be... Yeah, that's what they did. They've bossed... If they boss up the Pidgeot, we will be in trouble there. Because Manaphy's also around, and we don't no longer have any other things that could work. So, Iono first. There's still energy in the deck, that's fine. There's Super Rod, that's actually pretty great. We will Super Rod. If we knock something out, they slap enough damage, which is very, very annoying. Because then they can come with the Zard. But if they knock out our Zard, we can knock out their Zard if it all comes together. So I think I will Super Rod, get back Charmander, get back 2 energies. We need 2 energies, only 1, right? There's 2 of them in the deck, but maybe we draw into an energy, so maybe this is better. Just putting the Charmander back in with energies, using the Quick Surge, finding a Charmander. There we go. They can knock out our Zard, but then we come with our own Zard once again and we win the game. So they're kind of like in a checkmate position. And also, fun fact is that that Sableye will never return because it goes straight to the Lost Zone. Okay. That is interesting, right? Now they have to choose. Do they knock out the Charizard? If they do, we knock out their Charizard. That's what it is. 2 prize cards to take. They need to take 3. So it's very interesting. We do have the Charmander on board, which is very important. The Sableye has been disposed of because I stranded straight to the Lost Zone. Never wanted to be seeing that one again. And now we're actually in a good spot because they can like attack, eat up our Zard. We only have 3 cards in hand. But with the Arven, we can either get Candy and then Zard. So we ensure that we can get another Zard in play because of Pidgeot. I wonder what they're gonna do now. If not, we boss Charizard and do it twice, or just KO Comfy and boss up something else later. Okay, they have the Ninja. Ninja's not working because of Manaphy. They have Switch. Are they gonna attack with Zard? If they attack with Zard, they are done for because we can slap 330 damage. And they go for the Charmander. Okay. Making sure that we do not slap enough damage. That's actually very genius. Now we are in a situation that Choice Belt no longer works, so they did that perfectly. How many switch outs? 1 switch, 1 switch card. That's actually super well played from the opponent because we are not able to do anything about this. Currently, this Charizard is slapping 300 damage. So for us to survive, how many? They've only used 1 boss's orders. For us to survive, let's see. We can slap down this Charmander, attack with it for 30 damage. That's actually not too bad, right? Quick Search. Could have also attacked with a Radiant Zard, by the way, to dish out enough damage. But we have the Pidgeot here stitching it all together. If they don't have boss in hand right now, we should be alright. We retreat. slap that 30 damage of the Charmander, so that's actually pretty relevant. Arven can get Rare Candy, this, or is Ultra Ball better? We still have Lumineon and deck, so this is probably better. Okay. Here you go, 30 damage. Now we are in a situation again where they need to find balls right now in hand. 5 cards in hand, no draw power. They have Ninja, but they have 8 energies in their discard pile and 2 on the field, so I don't think this is where it's at. So they're in a situation that they could retreat, but if they retreat, there's Skullrus, there's no boss. No boss, no Sableye, nothing that can save them because we have Pidgeot, we have the vacuum. If they randomly have access to a path to the peak, we can also bump that. So their boss goes away, which is awesome. What can they do? Rope does not save them. We have balls, we slap 300. So the 300 mark is insane. And I'm wondering, sometimes like you can have a split line between 70 HP Charmanders and 60 HP Charmanders. Okay, there's a rope. We give them the mana fee. We have a rope of ourselves and we boss and we win the game. That's what it is. Because mana fee's still around. They cannot Ninja, which is awesome. They cannot Sableye either. Unless they play Cologne here. But who would play Cologne right now? Okay, the second Sableye? The second Sableye, really? Second Psychic Energy? Nah, really? Are they playing 2 Sableye? What? Wow, that's incredible. This game could have ended either way, but it's a very nice showcasing that anything can happen in the TCG, man. Wow, incredible. Double Sableye. I didn't expect that, to be honest, because if we're taking a look at, like, I think the Barcelona list was only playing 1. Ah, they were playing 2 Sableye. Yeah, I should have predicted this, but yeah. 2 Sableye is where it's at, and they get the 2 KO. So our main situation, maybe I should have attacked with Radiant Zard instead of getting an attack off with Charmander. That probably would have been better. My game state was pretty interesting. So with Charizard, you have to learn when to take prize cards and when to not take prize cards, because at one point when you are in a situation that you go to the overboard where the opponent can go for 330 damage, they can run away with the game. But that was a beautiful game. I'm glad I was able to showcase that, but I wonder if the Lost Zone version is better. They have Sableye. Sableye is just such a crazy card. Never want to be seeing like the double Sableye play. And also, they probably only play 2 Psychic Energies, right? In that specific list. Yeah, 2 Psychic Energies. That's incredible that they pulled it off. I was thinking like if they don't have balls, we win instantly because we put 30 damage on there. But I probably should have attacked with Radiant Zard. Yeah. But I didn't want to get Roxanne's into like being stuck with my Radiant Zard. So yeah, there's that. You give and take, you give and take. Let me know how you feel about this Zard build with Pidgeot. It's actually pretty nice. Okay, we start off with Entei. Drawing a card. No Charmander in sight, and they are playing Charmander themselves. A Battle VIP Pass top deck. Don't mind if I do. Charmander, Pidgey. I'm gonna check real quick. We have Charizard and Pidgeot. That's all I care about. We have Arven to stitch it all together. We can even go early game lead with Entei. We have the Pidgeot already. Touch of the turn there. And we are off. So, Entei early lead. Arven will find us for a Seal Stone. We will get Pidgeot out. We will get Charizard out. And we will attack with Entei by the second turn. So very strong indeed. By the way, that first game was really tense. They needed to draw like literally everything, and we did. They only had like 5 cards. Oh, is this a new Charmander? What is this? 70 HP Charmander promo? Well, looks super cool though. They are playing with Arceus. Alright. They cannot fill up their bench, otherwise we just KO them. But we could still KO them, I suppose. If we have a full bench and if we boss. We have an escape rope, okay. What is the best plan of action here? Arven finding Candy, finding for a Seal Stone. There we go. We Candy, Pidgeot. There we go. We for a Seal Stone. We use Star Alchemy. Finding ourselves another Candy. Man, these candies come flying everywhere, right? Slap down another Charmander, slap down a Candy, use the Charizard, evolve, let's freaking go. Infernal Rain, yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is the second turn. That's actually ridiculous of how fast you can get some stuff rolling. We can quick search here. Is there anything else we might need? Another Charmander, Radiant Zard, maybe the boss. Actually, we can put them in the lost zone, by the way, so they cannot recover that easily. But they will probably have some consistency shenanigans of themselves. So we have Choice Belt already in hand. Could set up a Charmander, but 2 Charizards is enough to win this game. I'll just get the Lost City and just try to remove all these Charmanders from play. Burning Rondo, Sayonara, boom. We have taken only 1 prize card, so they cannot KO Entei unless they revolve around Choice Belt. Okay. But our game plan will then become... Yeah, maybe sometimes not taking KOs is better. Yeah, they have Ultra Ball. They probably will attack with Charizard and come flying in with a Choice Belt. But our main plan becomes... yeah, sometimes not taking KOs is better, I know. But the Entei was my lead, so there was nothing else I could do. Zard, the rank ladder is like filled of Zards. I wonder why they didn't go for Arceus VSTAR first. Maybe they want to thin their deck with getting energies out. Our game plan can also become like putting all these Charmanders in the Lost Zone before they evolve, so they only come back with 1 Charizard, which is hilarious. Okay, here's the Ultra Ball. They were not punished. They find it regardless. If they find the Choice Belt, we are done for. But that's alright. There's a 2 prizer on their field as well, so it's actually not too bad. I will promote Charmander, Escape Rope, see what they give us, and go from there. Maybe Choice Belt is priced, you never know. Maybe they don't even think about Choice Belt. I wonder here. 330 damage, we can force them into 2/2/2 at one point if we just sacrifice a Charmander, I guess. Yeah, they have the Choice Belt, they did think of it. Clever, and we also get Iono'd. That is crazy. That means we need to... there's a Charmeleon. I probably will boss up the Charmeleon first. I can deal with the Charizard later. Magma Basin could charge our fella up. Okay, 240 damage. That's... They take the first 2 prizer. That's crazy. That is actually pretty scary. We have the Radiant Zard with a Choice Belt. That could be a crazy prize mapper. I will use Quick Search. I will use Boss's Orders. Get it out right now. We can use Magma Basin to already set this guy up. That's actually not too shabby. Alright, then we can also slap down Radiant Zard. They're not gonna go after this one. At one point we can use this as an attacker. We boss up Charmeleon. We retreat. Slap down this. Slap down the Lost City. And remove this one from play. And using the vacuum there. Don't need another Charmander. Or actually don't need another Charmander. Actually gonna get rid of that Choice Belt right here. Which is actually pretty annoying. Otherwise they can knock out our Pidgeot. Which is pretty annoying. Let's go! Charmeleon, go see your friends in the Lost Zone. Goodbye. Alright. Moving forward. We have Candy Zard. Alright. We can Candy Zard and attack with the Radiant Charizard. Trying to force them into, at one point... There's another Charmander. If we can get that little fella in the Lost Zone as well. We only need to face 1 big Zard. They have taken 2 prize cards. So that's 240. 240. Iono. Say goodbye to Candy, say goodbye to Zard. Needs to take 4 prize cards. There's an Arceus in play, but there's also for us a Pidgeot in play, so there is that. Bidoof shows its face. And capturing Aroma, that's YOLO behavior. Yeah, the only thing we need to do is like KO Charmander and we should be done with this because only 1 Charizard can attack here. And they cannot get them back because they have been slapped down in the Lost Zone. That's hilarious. Burning Darkness. We don't care. We really don't care. We only need to phase off against one Zard. For a Seal Stone, we use Quick Search. Boss. We're gonna attach here. Yeah, attach here. We're gonna use Boss's Orders. I'm gonna slap that Charmander in the Lost Zone. We have a 4 Seal Stone, not gonna matter too much, I suppose. Burning Darkness! Away with you! 3 Charmanders have been slapped in the Lost Zone. That's ridiculous. Okay, they will attack us. Then we attack with Radiant Zard, pushing that prize raise into our favor. And Quick Search will probably go to an Iono. We would have Iono'd here, but that's alright. What now? Like, attacking with a fresh Zard here is actually pretty good. We have Arven. The opponent has like double B barrel. We have taken only 3 prize cards. That means that's an additional 90. That means they cannot knock out Pidgeot, which is hilarious. And if they knock out this one, we can actually attack with the Zard. But that's actually pretty tricky because, yeah, it's probably not that tricky as I think it is. Radiant Heatran? What? You're gonna try and charge that one up. That actually can dish out enough damage to knock out Pidgeot, by the way. And they have double B barrel. I didn't even know they had another attack already. Okay, 270, that's alright, I suppose. So, let me think about that for a little second. We have a Zard. We have the Zard. Quick Search. We can get the Escape Rope and then use Choice Belt here to then get a KO with a 1 prize Zard. That's actually really interesting. If we can take the Choice Belt, we can also get a tool with Arven, by the way, and we have Arven in hand. If we boss, I think I'll go for the Escape Rope here. I'll take the Candy. I'll start with this. So, Candy, Charizard. Get 2 energies. 1 here. This one can attack for 1 energy, but it might be stuck in the active, so we can get this here. Charizard can KO literally anything in our way. But if they KO 1 more Pokemon, we should be alright. So I think I'll use Arven, get Escape Rope and Choice Belt, and see how we go from there. Escape Rope. Who are they gonna give us? They haven't used a lot of boss. Yeah, there's 1 boss in their discard pile. Maybe their hand is clanked up. Who's it gonna be? Yeah, let's go with this one. Might as well over-attach here so we can get out of the active position when need be. Zard KOs this, and then the only thing we need to do is get balls from the Pidgeot to KO Arceus, right? Unless they have balls first, and then they balls up our Pidgeot. vacuum. They're trying to empty their hands. That's something that makes me a little bit scared. Magma Basin, 5 cards in hand. Magma Basin again. How much damage is that? 40 to 80. It's doing heavy ball. Yeah, they're really trying to empty their hands, but they only have 1 B barrel this time. Jet Energy to the active. Let's go. Industrious Incisors. Please no boss, so we win the game. Yeah, no boss. Nuzball, okay, no boss. That means we win. Ah, hello, hello, funky games. That is very funky. They might go like Zinnia's Resolve. What in the world? Maybe have Vitality Band. Vitality Band on the Zard roleplay could also work, I suppose. They have taken 4 prize cards, which means we slap 300, even more with Choice Belt, so we boss. We have Pidgeot. There's no way. We have the way to retreat as well. Locked and loaded. Give it up. Lots of Zard on the ranked ladder. And I'm actually pretty curious to see how the meta will develop for the next couple of regionals, because there's so much Zard right now. What will happen to Mew VMAX? What will happen to Lugia VSTAR? Raging Blast. Okay. That's it. We can even knock out the Zard. Can even knock out the Zard, but we only need to take 2 prize cards here, so it's gonna be Quick Search. Boss's orders, what do you know? My game plan was bossing up the Arceus all along. So yeah, there we go. Hopefully guys enjoyed this video of run through of the first place winning list of the Brazil regionals, the regionals over in Curitiba, if I pronounce it correctly. So yeah, very funky to see Charizard doing that well. Check it out for yourself, this list. It is very funky because the ranks ladder is filled with Zard, but I really wanted to showcase this list in action a little bit. 4 Sealstone really helps out to go wide on your board. Arven finding all the pieces you need. If you enjoyed the video, let me know down below, and also go check out our sponsors. They are, of course, and the links down below. So definitely check them out. PokemonStar.com for the best TCG live code cards. You can get 5% off on the complete website using the coupon code ZapDoesTCG. Yourplaymat.com to create your own custom playmat from scratch. You can get 10% off today by clicking the link down below. Card market for European players. You can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Use the referral name ZapDoesTCG, and there's Dragon Shield for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. We'll be playing some more TCG live tomorrow. Peace.